Hello and welcome. This is week one, day number 2, year number 2, and training number 4. And we are buying businesses and real estate every single day. I want to show you how we do it. Also invite you to be a part of what we're doing. If you see a deal that you like here, let's do it together. But if you want to do it on your own, feel absolutely free. Please use everything that I'm providing you for free content, free conversations, free follow-up content, free scripts, free everything I'm giving you here, and I'll run through it, and free deal analysis and free leads for you. So I'm giving leads here for you to close or for us to close together. So these are live deals that we are doing every single day. Last night, it was a very long night because I had to deal with somebody that is overseas and also deal with somebody in the East Coast to try to get a $4 million deal closed. I know people like to hear those numbers. To me, it's just what it is, you know. But if you want to do some of these deals with us, feel free to look at the description below and get my contact from there and reach out. While you're doing that, go ahead and hit the notification bell and go ahead and reach out. Hit it, and then every time that you hear it go off, then you know that we are doing deals, and this is one of those videos. So let's get to work. I've been just managing the follow-ups that we have. We have a ton of people interested in selling, and so we get behind. I want to reach out to newer leads, but I just can't seem to get away from all the stuff that we have currently. So I'm going to continue to do these follow-ups. And so I go into my CRM, and on my CRM, it's like, it's a funnel, you know, a funnel. It's wide at the top and then it starts to get narrow. And on there, we talk about pipeline maturity. And so we're calling these people, we're texting them, we are sending them emails. We are doing what we can to go ahead and see if we can find a deal that fits our criteria. Most deals do not fit our criteria, so I want to pass those deals on to you. You can buy them from your self-directed IRA, your Roth IRA, your IRA, 401ks, because these are great money makers, and because you don't have the same problems that you have in the normal housing market, because these are reaching out to mobile home parks and then self-storage facilities. So those two asset classes do not have the same issues as, you know, renting out a single family home, which we still do. I'm going to start doing those again, probably tomorrow or the day after. So I will kind of show you how that goes as well. So stay tuned. But the way it typically works, this funnel, is we have a lot of follow-ups, and we schedule ourselves to follow up with somebody, because most people will say, yeah, I'll call you back in a couple of days, but they never do. Assume that they never do. We're the ones who are having to be persistent. They don't have to be persistent, but we have to be persistent. Okay, so let's work on these people here. So these are the people who are ready for us to reach out. Let's see, Dawn, William. Okay. Follow up March. Okay, so this one here, we got wind from an owner that there's possibility to buy a couple parks around him. So that's a task that we have set up for ourselves. but I want to make calls right now, so I'll leave that for a little later. 10 parks under contract. Guy dropped them. Claimed that it was due to problems in underwriting. Scott will either, who's this? List them as a portfolio or sell them individually. These are all his own parks. He is ready to be done with them and is too busy. He does some self-storage development. He wants to focus more time on that. Yeah, so a lot of mobile home parks owners, they also do development. They also do self-storage. So let me see, these are the 10 parks. Nicole Scott again. I'm gonna have to check the connection real quick. Okay, hopefully that will be better. Try him again. Hey Scott, how you doing? This is Ben. Yeah, I was calling you back. We had chatted a few months back about your parks and wanted to kind of follow up and see what your plans were, see if we might be able to work out a deal to purchase them from you.
Yeah, was this the park in South Dakota?
Yes.
Yeah, we're under contract on that park right now.
Oh, I see. So I know at the time you said that you had 10 parks. Did you end up selling any of them?
I have sold 3 of the parks. There were three small parks kind of sold together. There's 6 of them that are under contract, and then I have 1 park in Topeka, Kansas.
Okay. Okay. Tell me about the one in Topeka.
So this park is 52 spaces. It's in 52 spaces, and there's a big storage place and a building, kind of apartment building up front. But so it is. This park, I bought it with a partner, and I'm going to give you the longer version than you probably want, but it'll make sense. Maybe. But I bought it with a partner, and I was going to do more of a consulting part. She's a minority partner, and she was going to do the kind of operations day to day. It's a turnaround park, and she actually got, this is in fact during COVID. She got COVID. Her husband died, unfortunately.
Oh man.
And so, it's just horrible. 2 little kids, and he was young.
Wow.
It's hard to wrap your head around. But it got flipped upside down and wasn't able to. She hasn't done anything with the park since. So I've been doing it. It's a heavy turnaround, and that's what I do, and what we've done with some parks. But I just don't have the bandwidth to do it. I'm getting into some storage and some multi-developments going on. I got too much going on, to be honest with you. And that's kind of why I've been, disposing of the parks. So this park here in Topeka, what we did, we turned over the tenant base. It was
Wow.
Drugs. When this is when we walked in the office of the park. There was counterfeit money.
Oh, wow.
In the office. Yeah, so the managers there were dealing drugs out of the park. So we had to get rid of obviously the managers number one, and a lot of the tenant base, and a lot of them that weren't paying rent.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a good tenant base now. The park is safe, but it's an older park with older homes. We haven't gone in and really cracked down on violations. We have started to pull out some of the homes, some of the vacant homes. The city actually gave us permission to allow RVs in there, so we're filling some of our vacant spots with RVs. But somebody needs to come in and, we've done some road work, but, needs to, at some point, all the roads need, a new coat of asphalt. There needs to be some tree work. It needs to, bring in, I think there's like 5 or 6 vacant lots. Fill those vacant lots. And crack down on the rules violations.
Yeah.
But it's just not going to be me that's going to do it. I don't know if that's in your. It's going to take. I think for the right person, it's going to be a great park. They're going to make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got to be somebody that's willing to do, a heavy lift like that.
Yeah. It sounds extensive. Let me ask you this: how many park-owned homes do you guys have on this park?
There's one that's sold on contract, and the rest of the park-owned homes are vacant homes.
Okay.
And so of those, I think there's like 8 or 9.
Okay, 8 or 9.
I think there's 8. Yeah, I think there's 8 right now.
Okay.
We've taken a couple of them out.
Gotcha. And what are your rents for the tenant-owned homes?
Rents are. I have to go look at the latest average, but I think it's around 405, 410. And we actually have a rent bump that's coming up on November 1st.
Okay.
So it'll probably take our average to around 425.
Okay.
Somewhere around there, maybe a little. Yeah, that's probably about right.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. What about your sewer and water?
So that is included in the rent.
Included in the rent, okay. And is it
Yeah,
septic or what city?
City, yeah, city water, city sewer.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like our water bills are, in my opinion, way too high.
Okay.
Because they're not paying, they're not paying for it.
Yeah.
They just don't care as much when when it's not their bill.
That's right. Oh man.
It needs to be done. It needs to be sub-metered.
Yeah.
But again, it's I got 10 parks and too many other things going on. I tried to hire some employees, and that I found out that I'm not built for having employees.
Oh,
So I'm doing it all myself right now. So those type of projects just keep getting pushed to the back burner.
yeah.
And the truth is too, I got a partner in it, so it's not the park's owned by myself.
Yeah.
A little more maybe motivation.
Yeah.
I need to sell it.
Yeah.
There is a assumable seller finance note on the park.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's about like 490, 495.
Okay.
on that note. In about 3 years, maybe a little over 3 years.
Okay.
It's at 5% of a 30-year AM.
Okay.
So good terms. That's really what, I think that's the way that I need to probably sell it.
Yeah.
Is, somebody take over that note and then, pay the rest cash.
Yeah. How much are you wanting to get for the park?
I need to, good question. Like here's where I'm at with it. And this is, I fully know it's not a good position to be in, but if somebody would be able to move quickly and, there's some stuff I got some cash I could definitely use the cash for, coming up. I'd sell for $850. But like I said, if we could do something, do something quickly, and that gets somebody to in a position where, okay, you could use the call it 500 loan. It's a little under there, but call it a 500 loan, and then now somebody's in it for 350.
Yeah.
That'd be close to, I'd say close to 360, but
okay.
That seems to be that's like a doable.
Yeah.
Doable number. Our occupancy is right around 40 right now.
40%. Okay.
Not 40%. 40 occupied.
40 occupied. Okay.
Yeah. So the collections are not perfect. We've got to become a point of emphasis. But at the same time, I haven't got to the point where, we give them, if people are paying and they're on a payment plan, I've been hesitant to kick them out. And they do usually get caught up. But, it's more work. It's more work than I should just pay 3-day notice on the 6th.
Yeah.
I haven't got to that point yet either.
Yeah. No problem. Yes.
Admittedly, I haven't ran it well. I got a manager there that's, I replaced the manager kind of when I jumped on board, and she's actually doing she's rough around the edges, but she does a good job, and she cares a lot about it.
Yeah.
She's been pretty good for us.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think we might be able to do something with this. Let me do this. I'm gonna go look at some of the city, demographics and stuff. Oh, by the way, what's the address? Do you know it? Yeah. So that was a horrendous call. I mean, horrendous quality of call, but he was giving me a lot of detail on the park, but he wants $850,000 for it. I mean, this is a fantastic park, and then we can take over the note also on there. This is a fantastic deal. Really good deal. So I'm going to make the notes here. Okay, so let's put the address. I'm just looking up the address on Google. Let's see. This is in Kansas. Okay, I found it. This is going to be a little hidden gem. So this is fantastic. Okay. Scott. Okay. So this is on Scott. And this one, so I'll tell you, it was in our systems. And It was in our systems, and I saw it on our systems. And I just made the call. And guess what? Other people on our team were looking at this, and no one was really paying attention until I really read the notes on our system. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is like fantastic deal. Because he's got 10 parks. He sold 3 of them, but I just don't understand why this was not followed up on before. Anyway, so I think this is going to be fantastic. I'm going to put the notes on here. But before I do that, what I do is I'm going to look this up to see what. I'm going to do some comping real quick. And so I'm going on Zillow to find some comping. Let's see here. Okay. It's pretty beat up, but it can be really nice. Really nicely done. Okay. So I'm going to go to Zillow and do the comps here. Oh, it's a very nice mobile home here. Okay. Six. Let's see. North Topeka. Okay. Okay, so the median home price here is about 40. Okay. Okay. Very cool. So I'm going to type here my note. This is a fantastic and very hot deal that we should probably jump on immediately. Comma, new paragraph. He wants to sell it for $850,000, comma, but there is an assumable seller carried note that is at 5%, comma, 30-year amortized with a 3-year balloon, period. New paragraph. Actually, there's a seller carry note Seller carry note. It is for 490,000. Carry note. Okay. So I'm describing the deal also to you guys so you can see the opportunity that we have here. Let me see. He sold 3 parks already. New paragraph. 6 parks are under contract. New paragraph. He has 1 park left. It has 52 spaces, comma, a storage building, comma, and another parking area, period. He bought this one with a partner who is a minority partner. But unfortunately, the partner is going through a rough time because her husband died and they have young children. So everything has fallen on his lap and they just decided to sell it instead, period. Right now, he doesn't have the time to deal with it, and it's too much for him to deal with because he admittedly has not ran the property well, period. There was a lot of drugs and counterfeit money and every other problem you can imagine, which a lot of that has already been remedied, but they still have tenant violations and late rents, comma, etc. Period. The park needs still a lot of work, and they just don't have the bandwidth to take care of it. Period. There are out of the 52 spaces, there are 5 to 6 vacant lots, comma, doesn't remember exactly, period. They have 8 park-owned homes, which are vacant, comma, they just got rid of 2 other trailers because they were in bad shape, period. So they have rent at $405 per month. but they're gonna go up to 425 starting November 1st, period. They have city water and sewer, comma, park pays for all water, so people use it excessively, period. New paragraph. All in all, he sounds really desperate and wants to sell it ASAP. Okay, so that is the gist of it. So at that price, we're paying pretty much about $14,000 per occupied pad. And that comes with 8 mobile homes that we're pretty much getting them for free. So that is a great deal, in my opinion. Let's see here. I'm gonna tag it to make sure that I call him back, like I said. Okay. So I make all my notes here. So all of that is right here, and I put them in my pile of deals. I'm old school, you know. I have to transfer from that to the computer. Call him back today after speaking with partner. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And that came from the follow-up calls that we were making and looking at all my follow-up tasks and stuff. So there's a win. So we just started this video not too long ago. So there's a win. When I have a win, you know, I end the video and then I start a new video so that we can go back in the trenches and start doing it. So I try to do 1-2 deals per video, so that way I want to make sure that every video does have a deal that is viable, you know. So if you're interested in this deal, again, below is my information. In the description below, there's my contact info. So go ahead and reach out. If you want to buy a mobile home park with us, or you want to do it on your own, or you just simply want to learn, or we can, you know, wholesale it to you. However, I mean, we're open to really any kind of JV, LP ideas, anything like that. You let me know. So thank you for being here, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that next time there's a video, boom, you are informed there's videos. The video has deals for you to grab. So grab this deal. Don't let it get away. Bye-bye.